What up, YouTube family? I'm DevanOnDeck, and today we're talking about the secret to confidence. Welcome back to StyleOnDeck, where we talk about personal style, fashion, and everything else in between. And today's video is one of those in-between videos. One of the questions I get a lot from y'all, especially the creatives, is why I give away a lot of my stuff for free. Why am I so bold with putting myself out there with my Instagram secrets, editing tutorials, career tactics to help me build to where I am right now? And really, it comes from a place of true confidence. But I wasn't born this way. This is not something that I came out of the womb with. I was very much more insecure just a few years ago. So I would love to give y'all my top 5, and to help me out, I put out a little question on one of the posts that I put on Instagram the other day. So thank y'all for anybody who follows me on Instagram that's watching this right now and added to that conversation. I definitely took those and put them into this video, so thank you so much, I appreciate it. But before we get started with all that, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, I greatly appreciate that. Along with videos like this that are a little bit more of the mind and the heart, you also have a lot of style videos here. I'm a huge fan, huge proponent of smart casual style. So we're mixing sneakers with slacks, overcoats and t-shirts, well-tailored garments that are comfortable and stretchy, all that good stuff, all right? So if that sounds good to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you've already subbed to my channel, hit that bell icon and you get a notification every time I drop a video. Okay, so first things first. Now let's look at what exactly confidence is. Now I took your feedback, like I said. This is the definition I came up with, okay? It's the skill, the ability that you can believe that you can achieve any goal that you set your mind to, okay? Now I say skill on purpose because I believe it's a muscle that you can build if you work at it. So here's my 5, okay? 1, do not compare yourself to others. Please don't. That's the #1 way to sabotage any of your self-growth, especially on social media, because you know everybody's posting their highlights. You can't look at that and then look at your life and be like, oh, that's terrible. And a lot of us know that, but sometimes we let it sneak in. We still let it sneak in, that comparing thing, okay? To be transparent, I've been on YouTube now for about 8 months. I'm only at about maybe 3,000 subs almost, not even there yet. And there are other channels that I've seen that have been on there shorter than me that make similar videos to mine that are like 500 subs now, 30,000 subs now. And yes, that does hurt me and my ego, right? Like, damn, look at them, look at how great they're doing. But I gotta stay on course. And the best way that I stay on course is comparing myself to my old self, okay? I have more subscribers than I had last month. I have more subscribers than when I didn't have a YouTube channel. So compare yourself and even how much you've grown in other ways to quantify success other than numbers. I've grown a lot as a person, right? Me giving so much to y'all, giving y'all my editing secrets have now made me sharper. The video that I put up the other day of me, remember when I threw that suit out and jumped into it? That was something I had to push myself to do because I had to learn something new, because I basically taught y'all almost everything that I knew. So yeah, you can't let yourself get sucked into like the apples to oranges game, okay? That's not apples to apples. Compare yourself to older versions of yourself and you'll win. Okay, that was a little deep. So now we're gonna go shallow, all right? Now, another way to build your confidence is to dress well, groom, and exercise, okay? The better you look to yourself, and again, this is all self-defined, but the better you look to yourself, the more confidence you'll exude when you walk into a room, when you step into a situation, when you try to reach a goal. For instance, this is a video that I could have shot, man, a week ago if I wanted to, but I didn't have a haircut a week ago, okay? So I had to make sure I got my fresh cut today before I recorded this video. It wasn't gonna happen until I got a haircut, because I feel more confident on camera when I know that my cut is fresh, okay? And my fade is on point. So do that. It's a shallow one, but it works. But the caveat here is you don't want to depend too much on how you dress, okay? You want to draw the line somewhere. It's kind of like trying to eat sugar for energy, right? Like, it'll be a short burst, but it's not going to solve the problem for you, but it'll be a good bridge to help you get there, or to kind of give you that extra 2%. If you're at 98, to give you that extra 2. Okay, so this next one is probably my favorite on the whole list, okay? Because it just works super well. It works for me. I put everybody that I love on game to it. And you know I love y'all, so here we go. What you want to do is speak positively about yourself and your abilities, okay? Now don't mix this up with arrogance. It's not false pride. All you're doing is reminding yourself of yourself. Remember #1, right? We talked about comparing your current self to your older self. If you think about it, it's really just like self-preservation, because every single day, no matter if you're on your phone, you're on a computer, you're watching TV. We're constantly brainwashed with, you're not good enough, you ain't got enough money, you ain't tall enough, you ain't short enough, you're not skinny enough, you're not buff enough. All those things, right? That just tell us it's not cool being us. And guess what? It's cool being us, all right? So what I want you to do is take the 5 things that you probably should love about yourself and your abilities. I don't care if it's physical appearance, goals you know you want to reach, how much money you want to make, career goals. I don't care what it is. Take 5 things, okay? Write them down, put them in your phone, write them on your mirror. I don't care where you need to put them, but make sure it's a visible thing that you can say out loud to yourself every single day, okay? Do it in the morning when you wake up and at night before you go to sleep, and you will begin to build that muscle, okay? Just like you got to go to the gym to get your muscles up, right? Regularly though, right? You're not gonna get buff by going to the gym once. So build that up, and as you say these words, those words are gonna become your thoughts will become your actions become habits, and boom, you're getting better. Next on the list is one of the #1 enemies of confidence, and that is negative people, okay? So what you wanna do is distance yourself as much as possible. Now this gets a little tricky because a lot of times it's the people that's closest to you. It might be your mama, your uncle, your grandpa, your dog, or probably not your dog, but you get what I'm saying. It might be your dog though. It might be like your homie, your friend. When I was younger, I had a lot of relationships where we would just roast each other all the time, right? It was a funny game we liked to play. But about high school and up, I didn't really play that no more. I was interested in having friends around me that built me up and doing the same. And even now as an adult, if I'm not building you up and you ain't building me up, then we ain't really friends. You don't really love me like that, right? You want people around you that's gonna help you get to where you need to go. If you're in a situation where people around you are speaking negatively and you like to play those games, you gotta really rework that relationship, remodel that, or distance yourself. Now, if it's somebody of authority, like a teacher or your grandma or your mom, and they're telling you like you're never gonna be nothing, you're terrible, you suck, you're stupid, which actually does happen in real life. Some people actually do experience that. Then you have to really fight to preserve your confidence in yourself. So maybe after that conversation with that person, you go by yourself, and instead of mumbling and talking mess or like, oh, they're so stupid, and maybe you do have to do that and get that out, sure, but then I want you to speak great about yourself, okay? I want you to go back to that list and tell yourself out loud, no, I'm great, I'm smart, I'm gonna reach all my goals, I'm getting straight A's this year. Whatever you need to say to yourself, but you gotta preserve that. You gotta fight to keep that confidence in yourself, because what you say and what you think about yourself is immediately and directly tied to the actions that you make, okay? Every single day is a fight, and you gotta hold on to that. So please do that for me, because that is one thing that I make sure I always do, okay? Now, last but not least on this list, #5 is to set attainable goals and reach them. Now, the one thing you want to make sure you always do is be honest with yourself, okay? You got to make promises to yourself and always keep them. And this is how it works, okay? First, what you want to do is think of the big dream, okay? I want to be the biggest R&B singer in the world. All right, great. Now you break that down into smaller goals, okay? I want to get signed to Def Jam, but then before that, I want to meet the record producer or the A&R or whoever and be discovered. Before that, I want to build a huge audience on YouTube with my R&B songs so that I have a buzz, so that I can have a meeting with the person in the first place. And before that, man, I gotta make some songs and post them, don't I? Okay, that means tomorrow, I need to get to writing. You see what I'm saying? So now you've taken that big thing and broken it down to smaller things. Now you can promise yourself that today, I'm gonna write this one song. And then eventually, you get closer to that goal. So take the big thing, break it down to small things, and start working on achieving the small things. And as you achieve them, celebrate them. Celebrate the little things, okay? I write the one song, dope. Wrote my first song today, I'm gonna give you some ice cream. I'm gonna go watch a movie. I'm gonna go do something that helps me continue to reaffirm and pat myself in the back and give myself a high five for completing that small goal. Trust me, it might sound stupid, but it works. I do it all the time, okay? I love me some ice cream. But anyway, those are the 5. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give your guy a thumbs up. If I missed anything, you have anything to add to this list, any feedback, go ahead and give it to your guy right there in the comments. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do that. I appreciate your time as always, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.